Hey everyone, it is the local Turlock podcast for October 30th, 2020. Can you believe we have about just 2 months left and then it's a whole new year? On the weather information, there's an air quality alert until Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. PST. So that's something to look into. Be careful about being outdoors. And the place that we like to go is localturlock.com/air. And on the sidebar, we have a air quality link. So on a particular day this coming weekend or the next week, you can check the air quality there. As far as the forecast coming up, if we can close some ads down, it looks like we have some drastic weather, right? Going from the low 80s down to the mid 60s in about a week. So just winter's appearing just like that. We are going to be talking about from serving only 10 customers in each day in its first year to now over 150 per day. Coyotes Cup of Kindness is still serving through the pandemic. There's an upcoming event where the city of Turlock is offering a free paper shredding event from 8 a.m. to noon on November 7th. By the early months of 2021, the Center for Human Services will have a new facility to better serve homeless teens and young adults. We have one second, let me get my screen situated. We have the Gallo in Modesto is looking to Wine Country to launch its new premium brandy tasting room. And finally, after 13 and a half years of planning, environmental studies, countless public hearings, and numerous legal challenges and court hearings, the Mitchell Ranch Shopping Center and its anchor tenant of a Walmart supercenter passed its final hurdle at Monday's Ceres City Council meeting. Show some support to our local businesses, especially during this pandemic, as I give you two business highlights this week, and we will be sharing about COVID-19 in Stanislaus County, all that and more in this week's local Turlock podcast. Let's talk about Coyotes Cup of Kindness. I haven't heard of this one, but maybe you have. After 2 successful years of serving coffee, tea, and more to the Denair Unified School District campus community and beyond, the 2020 through 2021 school year looks a little bit different for Coyotes Cup of Kindness. While the students in the DHS Project Life program are able to come to campus for class in small cohorts, safety measures in place due to the coronavirus pandemic have kept them from working at the cart, something they've done for the past 2 years, which has provided them with invaluable social skills and job experience they can use in the real world after graduating. That means Silva, the owner, has been busy, since Coyotes Cup of Kindness has grown from serving just 10 customers each day in its first year to now over 150 per day. The kindness of these students working at the cart, who normally sell drinks during the week and at most home sporting events, have created a brand for Cup of Kindness that sees the customers travel from Turlock, Houston, Los Banos, and even Stockton to support the cause. Students from the DHS intervention class who may be experiencing behavioral problems or slipping grades are also available to work at the cart and learn valuable life lessons. All proceeds from coffee sold at Coyotes Cup of Kindness are used to replenish supplies for the cart and to support the Project Life program. They are located at 3460 Lester Road in Denair. They are open from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And where the heck is Lester Road in Denair? Is this near the school? Yeah, this is at that strange parking lot near the school in Denair. If you know what that is Coyotes Cup of Kindness. We're looking at. I usually know Denair based on this is that main road that goes into town, right? And when you go from Turlock to Denair, if you go straight, it takes you in the housing, and then when it curves, it takes you through kind of the main drag of town. And then there's the Julia's, and there's the side street over there. If I can move my head out of the way, there's that side street where it takes you into that school section. That's where Coyotes Cup of Kindness is serving their coffee, tea, and more. let's talk about a free paper shredding event. If you want some excitement in your life, that is what we will be finding out about. The city of Turlock is offering a free paper shredding event from 8 a.m. to noon, November 7th, at the Water Quality Control Plant at 901 South Walnut Road in Turlock. So I think that's that kind of industrial looking area. I always get Walnut Road confused because there's like North Walnut and South Walnut, and I don't think they connect. So this looks like it's way out in that industrial area. This is near the recycling center, if you know where that is. So this might be a case where if you enter the address in your phone, or get some Google Maps directions, because that is the part of town where you might not normally go. But this is a contactless service event for the safety of the staff and the shredding company. Customers are to place their own paper in provided shredding totes. Masks are required. Residents can bring up to 5 grocery bags or small boxes of material to be shredded. No business or binders will be allowed. This event is open to residents of Turlock and unincorporated areas of Stanislaus County. For more information, contact Municipal Services at 668-5590, or you can visit the City of Turlock website at cityofturlock.org. Switching gears again, let's talk about the Center for Human Services, who will reach and help more homeless youth in Stanislaus County. By the early months of 2021, the Center for Human Services will have a new facility to better serve homeless teens and young adults. The Center for Human Services is building a youth navigation center that will engage, stabilize, and prepare homeless youth in Stanislaus County. The Youth Navigation Center will house several programs and resources under one roof. The 2019 Stanislaus County point-in-time count showed that 387 youth and young adults ages 0 through 24 were homeless, and 118 of those were unsheltered. The center will be located in a 14,300 square foot site located next door to the Center for Human Services at 2000 West Briggsmore Avenue in Modesto. The center is launching a capital campaign to raise $1.5 million to support the build-out cost. The campaign is structured so that the community can contribute to one or more specific target areas of their choice through naming and recognition opportunities. To donate, visit centerforhumanservices.org/capital campaign. Next, Modesto's Gallo looks to wine country to launch its premium... Whoops, lost my notes here. Let's see. Lost my notes. To launch its premium brandy tasting room. Alright, so we are going to try to load this article one way or another. So you already know Gallo, based in Modesto, as the largest wine cellar in the world. But now Gallo has its sights set on conquering luxury brandy. E&J Gallo Winery is set to open the California Brandy House. That's a tongue twister. California Brandy House. A tasting room for the company's premium artisan brands of the wine-based spirit made in the state. The new tasting room will be opened in downtown Napa on November 6th. Pretty cool, right? People will be in Napa. They can find out about Modesto. The new tasting room is opening in First Street, Napa, a shopping complex with high-end retail and dining on First Street in downtown Napa. That is at 1300 First Street in downtown Napa. Let's talk about the Walmart Supercenter in Ceres. I know I always get confused about this because I know there's a big Walmart in Ceres, but I guess it's not a super Walmart like they have down in Atwater. This is 13 and a half years in the making at the Mitchell Ranch Shopping Center, and this Mitchell Ranch Shopping Center project has taken the longest to develop in the city's history, largely in part to an organized effort to halt its development using the California Environmental Quality Act, CEQA. The shopping center includes plans for 10 other retail shops totaling 114,000 square feet, including 3 other major tenants and 4 smaller shops, as well as a standalone retail building and 2 to 3 new restaurants. It's believed that the new store will incorporate its new store design, which was inspired by airport wayfinding systems to direct large groups of people through the store more quickly. The new layout is supposed to be more efficient for shopping and emphasizes the use of a smartphone and the Walmart app to make the experience more streamlined. I mean, what do you think about this? I feel like Turlock kind of has all the stores that you'd want. Maybe we're missing a Red Lobster, and I know Ceres is not Turlock, but what are we even missing? Anyways, but I digress. Let's get into some coronavirus updates. If I can get the numbers pulled up, and you can always go to localturlock.com. On the sidebar, we have a COVID-19 daily numbers link, and we can see that we are at the 400 deaths mark, 100,000 tested negative. Wow, that's a lot of testing. And then 17,000 positive cases. Stanislaus County has had its highest daily positive rate in 5 weeks on Wednesday, an unwelcome number at a time when business owners hope for looser rules. The county also reported another death, bringing the total to 400 residents since the pandemic began. Wednesday's positive rate of 14.47% was the highest since the September 27th figure of 15.02%. It more than tripled the 4.34% on Tuesday. 46 new cases on Wednesday, bringing the county's total to 17,077, but 100,000 tested negative. Tuesday's weekly update on how Stanislaus is meeting state measures for reopening brought mixed news. The county barely met the criteria for staying in the red tier, rather than slipping back into purple, the most restrictive. The county must stay in the red tier for at least 2 more weeks. And we have some geographic numbers here. Modesto, 6,400 cases. Turlock, 2,300. Ceres, 2,100. And that feels like, based off memory, just about how that was last week. But still, we might be slipping back into the purple range. But until then, and also after then, we will be talking about Crostini Restaurant and Village Donuts. So I think Crostini Restaurant is over by where the Los Gallos used to be on Hawkeye just before Golden State. Let's pull them up. Crostini is a brand new Italian restaurant serving Pete's coffee, baked goods, and authentic Italian dishes. Let's see what their Yelp page looks like. And maybe this will jog your memory, right? This is, if you're there, that's Donnelly Park that we're looking at on the map, on the street view. And then we have Golden State up in front of us, and then that new bus station. And there's this weird shopping center where I don't think I've even been in here. And this is where the Los Gallos used to be. Yep, even the street view still says Los Gallos, but now it says Crostini. Let's check out. So their web address is crostinirestaurants.com. We can pull up some of the pictures of the food. Here's what the inside looks like. Pretty cool. Looks like marinara, meatball marinara, chicken parm, baba ganoush, hamburger and fries. They have a full-service bar, an extensive menu, and that perfect summertime aesthetic. Looking for a pick-me-up? Crostini proudly pours Pete's coffee at their full-service barista bar. Visit them today at 811 West Hawkeye Avenue. Again, that is Hawkeye in Golden State. Phone number 632-3665. They are open. Hours for businesses are always weird because I'm like, what's this day and these hours? I have to kind of make some conclusions. Friday through Saturday, 7 a.m. through 12 a.m. midnight. So pretty much any time you'd be awake or out and about. And just Sunday through Thursday, 7 a.m. through 10 p.m. So just, I guess, during the week, they close at 10. Weekends, more or less, they close at midnight. Okay. Let's talk about Village Donuts. We'll pull up on Yelp Village Donuts. And Village Donuts, we will be talking about in a moment. Okay, this is going out of town on Golden State, right? That part of town where there's all the car dealerships. Village Donuts, they are in here. I think Fails Donuts is right around here too, isn't it? So Village Donuts, let's pull open the page for that. Now, Village Donuts has a great customer experience and the drive to provide delicious daily made donuts. Those are their two specialties. Always trying to achieve a greater level of perfection with their donuts, from little donut hole to the more popular apple fritter, all while making sure the customers are greeted with a friendly smile and readily helped. They are at 343 South Golden State Boulevard. Here is what Village Donuts looks like. All kinds of, oh cool, sprinkles and things like that. That is Village Donuts, 634-9262. They are open Monday to Saturday, 4:30 a.m. through 5 o'clock p.m. So again, usual donut hours, right? If when you wake up at 6 or 7, you expect that's donut hours, but you wouldn't expect donuts like at night or in the afternoon, right? And then Sunday, 4:30 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. So basically, if you want to get your donuts hot and fresh, get there at 5 or 6 in the morning and you are good. Thank you for staying until the very end for this week's podcast. Again, we mentioned Village Donuts. You want to give them your business, and Crostini restaurant, new restaurant in town in that Los Gallos little plaza, which is probably a tough place to get people to come in, right? It's not like they are situated by the Safeway or the Rayleighs. It's just that weird little turn in. So make sure to give Crostini Restaurant your business, or at least do a takeout kind of option if you are afraid to venture in public areas, which is perfectly okay during pandemic times. Don't forget to visit our website, which is localturlock.com, to stay up to date on our local news. You can email me at turlock@localturlock.com. So here's localturlock.com. You can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/localturlock and leave us some comments. Stay tuned for next week's exciting episode. Have a great weekend and always stay safe.